Pre-game warm-ups about concluded here in Pittsburgh. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Afternoon baseball now from what is truly one of the best sightlines you'll find anywhere, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the East-leading New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it hasn't been much of a series so far, at least as far as these fans here are concerned. They've seen their guys lose the first three games so far, so things are going to need to change quick, or else they're going to be looking at a four-game sweep at home.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
First pitch, 135.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here now the 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Gary Cox will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. In there, strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Line hard. Foul. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first. So He could very well be on the move here.
Michael Lee will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Now on 3-2, this ball's belted into right center, and they're not going to have a shot at this one. This could be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. Mets swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Number 3 will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky, I think you let him throw you one here. He hasn't proven to me that he can find the strike zone yet.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I think it's pretty evident that they don't want to pitch to this guy right here, but I'd be a little wary about putting too many guys on base here in the first inning.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
David Lee will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at PNC Park. It's 1-0 Mets. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. On the mound to square off against these guys, a former Cy Young Award winner, the veteran right-hander Bartolo Colon. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Fouled straight back. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Softed to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Andrew McCutchen will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And a ball, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
A man at third with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
2-0 count, the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
So important to be able to work the count right here. You know, get yourself into a good hitter's count. We know that's important every day, but especially so when you're facing a guy like this.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, and that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Neil Walker stand in a good first inning RBI spot with runners at the corners now and 2 away. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Starling Marte will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
2-0 now.
I'm not really sure he's working around him here. I just think he doesn't have his release point yet.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park, all tied at 1-1. Number 30 will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Number 30.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. McCutchen is right there, 1 down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Michael Kadire will get his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Let's go, Pirates!
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Brian McCann will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. First offering on the way. Runners off for second. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit from McCann. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. But with a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
Bartolo Colon will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Daniel Murphy will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. First pitch coming. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
This is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Gary Cox will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Got him. Couldn't do a thing with the palm ball there. The side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates 1. Chris Iannetta will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen?
The shortstop.
He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Jordy Mercer will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A 2-1 offering. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Rick Porcello will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Michael Lee is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Oh, and and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A swing and a broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. Barehanded, throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batter, number 3.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now.
David Lee.
David Lee will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3-2, here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Come on, Pirates.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the air to straightaway center field. McCutchen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Michael Kadire will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Don't let him score!
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Got him. Two left for the Mets, and it's still 3-1. Josh Harrison will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Here comes the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the pitch. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Gregory Polanco will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2.
Come on, Pirate, you can do it. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, He's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Andrew McCutchen will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it. Come on.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
A little bit outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Ready with the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. Brian McCann will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Bartolo Colon will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. In there, 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is fouled straight back. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is low, but Iannetta's able to prevent it from getting away. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Gary Cox is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
On he goes after the curveball and pops it up. Drifting just beyond the infield on the right side. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Talk about a missed opportunity there. I think this pitch catches him out on his front foot, and that's an at-bat he'll wish he had back.
Michael Lee will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jeff Locke is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Number 3 will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. David Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Pedro Alvarez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Pedro Alvarez.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Grounded, foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Neil Walker will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Starling Marte will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Lined hard to center field. Cox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. David Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 2-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Marte It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Number 30 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, guys, let's go.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Throw it by him.
Now a swing and a fly ball here headed out towards McCutchen in center. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Michael Cuddyer will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Jordy Mercer will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the catch is made, 1 away.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Kang will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
The pitcher locked, number 27.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Two 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so
Now
far.
batting,
He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Josh Harrison will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
Frame 31. 3 balls, 1 strike.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Tony Watson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Brian McCann will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Brian McCann.
Come on now, let's get game right here.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, catcher,
Bartolo Colon will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Cut that runner down.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for 1.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's butted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, base on balls his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let's go, Pirates. Get to.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Gary Cox will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Up top, it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Gregory Polanco will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Pirates, let's go.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh, let's go, Pittsburgh.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Morin will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
64, Mike Morin.
Michael Lee will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 26 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Mike Pelfrey is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Mike Pelfrey.
Number 3 will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Lee will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Star House, baby.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Just settle down now.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, heading for second now. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him two shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Let's keep it close.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
The 2-1 home. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Michael Kadire waits on deck. Swing and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Michael Kadire will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Fastball again, but this one's by him for strike one. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Two and two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
In the air to right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 5 and the Pirates 1. Neil Walker will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Come on, Walker. Here we go.
Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Starling Marte will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Two 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Chris Iannetta will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Colon ready with the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Here we go.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Fouled back. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Here comes a 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Sanchez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Brian McCann will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Brian McCann.
And that's dead center for strike one. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. McCutchen is right there, and he puts it away for the first down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Matt Carpenter is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Cologne in this one.
Carpenter.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Let's go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Daniel Murphy will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two out, nobody on.
Come on now, let's get the K here.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Gary Cox would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit towards center. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Jay Lee is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jay Lee.
Jordy Mercer will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Tony Sanchez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, that's very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Josh Harrison will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a high chopper. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
And here, late in the game, you've got a lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
Gregory Polanco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Andrew McCutchen will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Fouled straight back. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Vance Worley will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Gary Cox will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Gary Cox.
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Michael Lee will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Number 3 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead it 5-1. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Neil Walker waits on deck. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Neil Walker will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. Solo home run here for Neil Walker, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
This is the same guy that drove in their only run earlier in the game, so he's had a pretty good afternoon at the plate. Here he gets a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse, and he knows what to do with it when you leave a pitch there.
Number 34 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Starling Marte will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Peanut. Get peanut here.
Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Playing 31. 3-1 to count.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up.
Double.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Into the on-deck circle now is Corey Hart, as he'll be called on to pinch hit here.
Corey Hart.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Boy, these guys were in control of this series from the word go. They finish off a 4-game sweep in front of the home crowd, definitely using the home field and the home crowd to their full advantage.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 5-2. So long from Pittsburgh.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Bartolo Colon. His record is now 10-3. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 7-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.